As we have a quorum, I will call to order the Port Authority for the City of St. Louis for its regularly scheduled meeting on March 9, 2023, held via Zoom. We have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Kay,
Aye. Present.
Commissioner Mason,
Present.
Commissioner Miller,
Present.
Chair McBride.
Present. The next item on the agenda is approval of minutes for a meeting held on February 9, 2023. Is there a motion to approve?
I will make that motion.
I'll second. All right. No, go ahead, Tanya. I'll second it.
Moved by Commissioner Kay and seconded by Commissioner Mason and thirded by Judge Miller. And can we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Kay,
Aye.
Commissioner Mason,
Aye.
Commissioner Miller,
Aye.
Chair McBride.
Aye. Motion passes and the minutes are approved. Resolution 23 PT9 relating to Ranieri Construction. Susan, can you walk us through that, please?
Yes, good morning. The city's municipal river terminal has a yard that's mostly unpaved, and the dust that the trucks and cargo moving equipment kicks up is really bad. It gets into the warehouse, it clogs the machinery, it coats the cargo, and so we applied for and received state funding to pave at the operator's request to pave the critical parts of the yard, mostly between the warehouse and the dock itself, which is where most of the truck traffic and the crane traffic is. And so this is a request. We went out for bid, and Ranieri was one of the two bidders, and we felt they were the lowest responsible bidder, and so we'd like your authorization to enter into a contract with them to do the paving. It's a straightforward concrete job. We have unit prices, so if there's any changes in the scope, we have a unit price to kind of keep the cost down. And this is 80% of the money comes from an FY23 state grant, and 20% comes from the operator's budget. So it's an 80-20 split between the public and the private funding.
And our operator there, that's just for refresh everyone's memory, the SCF Lewis and Clark.
Yes, SCF Lewis and Clark terminals, and the FY23 money needs to be expended, and reimbursement needs to be requested by mid-June. So we're in good shape, we think, and once we get going, we think we'll meet that deadline.
Very good. Any questions for Susan from the commissioners? No, I think with the increased, I'll go ahead, Commissioner Mason.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, did someone say something? Oh, I must be hearing things, guys.
I heard something, but it wasn't me.
Well,
I think I was just saying no questions.
Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, as Lewis and Clark's getting more and more tonnage going through that terminal, I think we need to do the, increase the infrastructure for the terminal itself. So I think that makes sense. If there are no further questions, I'd entertain a motion for approval of resolution 23 PT9.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Mason, second by Commissioner Miller. We have a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Kay,
Aye.
Commissioner Mason,
Aye.
Commissioner Miller,
Aye.
Chair McBride.
Aye. Motion passes and the resolution is approved. Do we have anything on open agenda?
Hello, Chairman McBride. This is Neil Richardson. I am traveling right now, so unfortunately I can't be on camera. But I just wanted to give a quick update on the soccer stadium. So we had a great turnout, as you all have seen, for the first game at the soccer stadium. Commissioner Mason, I know we talked about getting a tour for the port commissioners, and so I plan still to have that come up soon. So hoping to get that scheduled. But just wanted to again salute this group for their hard work on helping get that across the finish line as well. The Port Authority played a critical role in what we see now as the new city park. So I just want you all to remember some of the hard work that you put in, and I hope you take some pride in the wins we continue to put on the board. So that was the only report I had today, Chairman McBride.
Thank you, Director Richardson. Yeah, that was present in my mind as we were watching the games, and that's exciting. All the energy and everything surrounding the grand opening day last weekend. So good product and good development going on in that part of the city.
Perhaps we could add to the minutes that we are currently undefeated as we discuss this.
Yeah.
Currently undefeated, indeed.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. Is there anything else on open agenda from any of the commissioners?
Well, speaking of sports, looking forward to the Battlehawks home opener this Sunday, and I will be there.
Outstanding, Judge. I like it. Are you going to give the Battlehawk cry for us?
Not today.
That's the right response. That was unfair of me. Well, very good. Our next meeting is scheduled for April 13th. I look forward to seeing. Oh, yes, Susan.
Could I add a few words here? I want to thank Jackie Barget, who is our state lobbyist, and Robert Mariner, who's our federal lobbyist, are on, and I want to thank them both for running me ragged. Jackie and I were in Jeff City in mid-January, and Jackie had wall-to-wall meetings set up for me to meet state senators and reps whose districts include the Port Authority or the Port District, and also members of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, the Appropriations Committee. So that was very helpful. Before the state legislature is a program to extend our funding window. At the moment when the state gives us these grants, we have these sometimes very difficult deadlines. We have to spend the money within 12 months. Sometimes we don't even get it until 4 or 5 months into the 12. And so there's a bill before the House or before the legislature to try to develop a waterways trust fund whereby the money that we get can go into a trust fund, and we have, instead of 1 year, we have 2 years. So instead of losing the money, 12 months in, we would, because we have flooding issues with the usual construction problems. And then our federal lobbyist took us to meet with U.S. Maritime Administration. We have some grant applications. They have grant funds that are going to be available this year and the next several years. And we're getting ready to apply for a port security grant. So it was helpful to talk to the MARAD, U.S. Maritime Administration is MARAD people. So I want to thank both Robert and Jackie for their assistance. So good job. And they'll be talking to you in more detail at the next meeting because that's a quarterly report.
Outstanding. Well, that's great to hear. And it's great to hear that we're getting all the port districts in the state to work together. It truly is helps all ships to rise. We'll see if we can get done the federal level too. All right. Well, great work, Susan. We appreciate it. And to our lobbyists, we appreciate everything you're doing to advance our causes. Is there anything else?
I just want to thank the administrative staff for getting us good sound. I can hear everybody so nice and clearly. It worked perfectly. And I was even on time. I didn't have any computer problems. So that was great.
Perfect. All right. If there's nothing else, then I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And I'll
Second.
Moved and seconded. We are adjourned. Thank you all. We appreciate it.